She's a mother. She's so many things. Maybe very soon she'll be a politician. I don't know. Hi, Kafui. Good morning.
Hi, Doreen. It's a real pleasure.
Oh my God. I've been wanting you for months.
Oh my goodness.
For months. And I'm
here
like,
now.
when is she coming down? And you're finally here.
Yes, I'm here.
It's good to have you.
Good to see you, Doreen.
Oh, for most of you who do not know, Kafui has been part of Miss Ghana Beauty Pageant before. Yes. Kafui, yes. And she killed it, and she's been a judge for it so many times. And, aside that, she's a businesswoman. Kafui, you do a lot of things.
You remember Miss Ghana? Hey, Charlie.
I remember on the diaries, 2017, we were touring the whole of Ghana. You were, my goodness.
Yes.
I remember. And you gave me something for my shoes to avoid the heels spoiling. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I remember it so well because I mentioned it and you were like, I have some. And you just took it out and gave to me.
Doreen.
And I was like, this lady is so special. So I can never forget that about you. And you were into movies. You've produced really classy movies.
Thank you.
But my worry now is, please, the movies, why? What's up?
I was just talking about motherhood. Like, I've been on a little break. I'm sure you know my motherhood story. So, I slowed down a little bit to, be in their lives. Like I said, very soon I will not be their favorite person in the world. So, that has, given me a little break. Mm-hmm. I've done a couple of things, but it was looking like once a year kind of movie. Sometimes, once in, a little over a year.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes.
Ooh. Well, so for now, the movies there, we are on break. So right now, there is motherhood all the way. And that is all you're doing. But, with everything that is around you, I remember you released something?
No, tell me.
So there's a trend of books being released lately.
Oh, yes.
But what most of you did not know was that Kafui Danku was one of the first actresses, or should I say celebrities, to actually put out a book. And that book had a lot in there because it just talked about your whole life situation.
Yes.
Childbirth.
Motherhood journey.
And it was really touching.
Yes.
And for me,
yes.
You deserve your flowers.
Aww.
You started it, and now you've given that strength to a lot more people. And now colleagues like Yvonne Nelson, Ajiti Anand, and it looks like there are more.
I'm so happy about it. No, that was the whole idea. That a lot of people are used to the culture of silence. For instance, like my motherhood journey, a lot of people don't even talk about. They don't even know what the women go through. We just judge them right off the bat. So it's good to talk about this. Then we get to know. So we get to talk about solutions. People who are in similar cases get to know they are not alone, or they get to know, and it's not that strange after all. Maybe medical conditions that we don't even know about. We get to learn about them. So that's the whole idea.
Well, I'm happy too because you started something and gradually it's become the thing.
Yes.
But most importantly, woman of the moment, what most of you do not know is Kafui has been doing this. She just went on break and she's back. How do you feel about the whole social media? People talking about you, people attacking you. I see lots of insults on your pages and all that. How do you handle it? How do you feel?
When people attack, it's not even me. I think it's just my opinions are so strong and new to them. So they kind of try to find a balance in between what they know and all that. If you pay attention closely, my opinions are not the ordinary opinions, like when it comes to so many social issues. Even growing up, I've shared a little bit of my growing up on social media. Growing up, I told them how I was raised with even all my siblings. Whenever they need to tell my parents something, it's me. Go and tell them, you go. Because they know I can go and say whatever that's So the attacks, I just think it's just a difference in opinions or mindsets and all that I'm trying to get people to understand. So maybe I just have to find a way of maybe presenting my opinions in a more. But sometimes I just can't help it. I need to just say it. It needs to be said.
But do you think that we hide some of these things because what you're saying, if we're to some of the things you say, if we're to sit down as friends or people, that's how we're going to put it.
Oh, yeah.
So you think that, is it that we as a people can't accept the truth? Or
it's also a part, the hypocrisy. Recently when I was speaking about relationship, ladies not cooking, etc. for that, they should do this. My friend sent me a message and said, you are going to open these people's eyes. They'll say, oh, baby, oh, money. Like, that's what he said. He didn't say what I'm saying is wrong. He said, Charlie, in this economy, you're coming to now enlighten all these girls. So I'm like, he knows this is the knowledge that they need to know, but they don't know. We've been told, we've been taught differently by our parents, who most of them were pick missions. So we're throwing I keep telling them, you're doing it all backwards. You know, so there's been a lot of like mixed feelings, even from women. I was really surprised that women don't even want the princess treatment. They want to cook because someone has given them money. Really?
Yeah.
No. Yanyanisa. Like, no.
I find it so funny because like you touch on really some of these things.
Let me say, so the other day, okay, let me mention it. The other time someone was like, I think Mama V was telling me that people are asking, we're trying to find out when I realized this. I'm like, no, I didn't. I realized it at a very young age. I don't know why people don't get it. We've seen it in our communities with our parents. For instance, my mom was a very good woman, was a good wife working. My dad was a vegetarian, so she was cooking 2 meals. Aside all this, the man would still go and chase other people. So I'm like, what's the point in even killing yourself for?
To do all
yes. So I've been telling even the married women, maybe the ones that are married, every now and then, just fake it, just saying, yeah, I'm not feeling well. Don't be cooking every time. Don't do it. Do you understand? So how much more you're in a relationship? Even as a married woman, of course, and they are the house, so yeah, but every now and then escape. But as a young girl, like it really bothers me. Yes, because we have to know that this creature, this gender is made to chase. They love challenges. So when giving to them what they want so easily, they're gonna just pass and go on to the next one. You don't do that. Yeah, you're gonna lose your value. Yeah.
This is Daybreak Hitz here on Hitz 1039 FM. My guest this morning is movie producer, actress, businesswoman, mother, Kafui Danku. And I know most of you have been following her on that journey of reality where she shares certain things on social media. You might agree, you might not agree. There are some things she said, maybe you did not understand her well, but today she's here and we're going to put some of these questions to her and try to get an understanding to some of them. We'll talk about Snapchat, don't worry. All of that will come. But I spoke about motherhood. How is marriage life? How is motherhood?
You know, I've spoken about this many times. I think I have the right support system, and maybe I'm with someone who understands me. Like yesterday, a few days ago, I celebrated my birthday and I had my family. I'm like, these are the people that can really put up with me. So I think they understand me and they are extremely supportive. So it's been quite a smooth sail, I would say. Yes.
You know, Kafui, she's always with her children. I see them all the time, from the young girl to when she had the boy, and it's like, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful family. But you have tasted the life of singlehood.
Yes.
And then you've tasted that of marriage. Which one is better?
They all have their merits and demerits. But interestingly, me, people, maybe my friends come and say things like, married woman, like married woman. Because my life hasn't changed that much. The only thing that has changed is now I'm sharing it to somebody who understands. But then I don't have any restrictions like people will go like, oh, me kunu sema menye say, me kunu sema. Actually, he supports everything I want to do. He makes it look like, oh, like the world is even lucky to have me. Yes, ma. Oh, yes, of course, you should do that. I think, because we shut away short that I used to wear normal. Anytime I even wear long tail, maybe some inside the winter bag and so I haven't been restricted in certain areas. All my friends still come around. They're still the same friends. They still do the sleepovers if they want to. My mindset is just different about so many things. So it's better in the sense that you have a more like another support system, a bigger family. Yeah, it's better in that sense. Yes.
Right. At the time you were so active in movies, we seem to have enjoyed a lot. What is happening in our industry today?
It's been the same old challenge we've had. Like when I started, even though it wasn't as intense. It's been the same challenges that we've had, like finance, we've had distribution problems, etc. It's been the same. It's been the same. Yes. But
when you look at us with all these challenges, when you look at the time you were so active in it with some of your colleagues and now, has there been any difference in terms of the things you all do?
I would say there's been a slight difference. I mean, now we have Akwaba Magic who's trying. Initially, I was so happy with Akwaba Magic because they were like meant to just promote Ghanaian content. Suddenly, I saw them promoting some South African soap. Yeah. I was disappointed. I'm like, WTF. You know, so yes, I was happy in that. But then now I don't know what really to think. Because we don't have the numbers, Netflix doesn't even want to talk to us. You know, it looks like it because they're doing a lot in Nigeria, right? Yeah. And then here, the industry is still in our pockets. So if I don't bring out money from my pocket to produce a movie, there's going to be no movie. Maybe if Abdul Salam Mumin does not bring money from his pockets, there won't be no movie. If Kobiana doesn't bring money from his pocket, there will be no movie. So, and I don't know. And also the corporate bodies. Sometimes there was a time a movie was being premiered in Silverbed. I was there with Salam. And he was premiering one of his movies too. It was a foreign movie. That foreign movie didn't even have one hall. But then MTN was all in full gear, supporting them, sponsoring them. But then our movies that, pulled a crowd that was using their service wasn't being supported. And I'm sure we've been there a couple of times. And Salam was telling me, can you imagine, Kaf? You know, we had that conversation. And so we need all these supports. It will grow the industry for the whole Ghana. Yeah.
It's not easy, for our movies. It's the Netflix.
And it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it's the Netflix bit that even bothers me. It's like as if we don't exist.
But you don't even me to me. The Netflix thing doesn't even bother me too much. You know why? At a point, Nigeria had Iroko. That was like the hub of Nigerian movies. We didn't have anything. Yeah. We still don't have anything. So even to me, even giving our money to our movies to Netflix, to me, sometimes I and feel say, at the end of the day, just go and sponsor Super Bowl. They will sponsor our things. They're sponsoring Super Bowl. So it just, if not for the Raz matters, it doesn't really matter. Okay. If we can build something here for us Ghanaian content, you know, like you're looking for a David Donto's movie or whatever in Kokran to me, you can still find it. That would be beautiful. Yeah. But Netflix is not bad either. But me, it doesn't really move me that much. Yeah.
We're hoping that we get that support. I see a lot of producers like Shirley, Ivan Kwashiga. They have certain apps that they sort of put their movies
trying to put their movies there. Yes,
they put those apps and then we go to watch them. So I'm hoping that we get more of that so we can still continue to push our movies and all that.
Yeah.
But like with everything, even though you're on break, do you still get like gigs and scripts to feature in movies?
Oh yes, I do. Sometimes they call me for things, but then the llast one I did was just I think last year, right? Till Death Do Us Part, Kobirane's movie. I partnered with him to produce that, and then every now and then, recently I had the gig to do something in Liberia, but then I was traveling with my kids, something in Nigeria I couldn't go, and all that. Yes.
Hey. Somebody will say, "Sika neba na wu tugu se."
Debut. Okay, but I have to choose between to be with my kids and the Sikano. I can't go for a certain number of days without them. I can manage a certain number of days, but if it doesn't also suit their schedule, then it becomes a challenge. Okay. So yeah.
Ooh. So I guess the last one would be Till Death Do Us Part.
Yes, Till Death Do Us Part.
Then you
just last year. So yeah, I'm sure we'll bring something up again.
Well, I think the head of marketing for MultiChoice Ghana, Mrs. Ifuaki Sinyami, is urging Ghanaian film producers to use their talents for their production. What do you make of that statement?
To use their talents for their productions.
For their productions. I've actually even seen one that she also asked that people should try and use new faces in productions as well.
Okay, talking about new faces, there were times I started introducing, but Ghanaians, I don't know whether it's a Ghanaian thing or not. The more they know you, the more they want to see you, kind of thing. There's a good movie is a good movie, regardless of who's featured, whether the faces are new. If the movie is good, it's good. We've seen so many movies that are hits all over the world and we didn't know the actors. Yes, but here sometimes, I go like, aren't they tired of this face? And they're tired of the same kind of way and kind of acting. They watch good movies and you don't see them really appreciate it, maybe because it doesn't have their favorite character or something. Yeah, so that's also a little bit of a challenge on the part of a producer because they want to sell, right? But like you're saying, we can gradually do that. That, of course, that has to be done. New talent, very interesting. Sometimes I think it's very refreshing. I see a movie, I go on Netflix and I see movies with like strange faces, new faces. I'm like, okay, this looks pretty interesting. Being an artist, I read my own meaning into the artwork, and I watch. I've seen very great movies without known faces. Who the actors I still don't know, but I can tell you the title of the movies. Yeah.
Wow. Remember, we are live on Facebook. My guest this morning is actress, producer, mother, businesswoman Kafui Danku. And this morning we're talking a lot of things about her life experiences. I mean, a lot of content she puts out on social media, realities of life that some of you don't want to hear. We have all that, and we're definitely discussing the movie industry as well. If you know her, she's been actively on that, and she's one person who invests when it comes to her movies. These days, I see a few of your colleagues also doing their own productions. Is this, whereas others too are like, they call us, we'll come and do our work and go. Is this something you were encouraged that
people producing their own
especially
movies?
I mean,
Don't
actors
understand.
and actresses?
Of course, it's adding to the growth. It's adding to growth of the industry. So if anybody who can produce, you should definitely produce. Yeah, because you're giving people jobs. You know, when you're shooting one movie, you know the number of people that you employ, like the crew, makeup people, lights, sound. There's a lot going on here. So that's actually something positive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what do you think we can do to get our industry in terms of movies vibrant like before? I mean, even if this side was not doing well, Kumawood was doing so well. And then it's like everything has just gone quiet.
Yeah.
What can we do? I mean, we talk about finances and all that. I sometimes I keep asking, would it ever happen?
It should happen. I am still hopeful that I haven't written this off. You know, I think it's just maybe management's also maybe we're not pushing hard enough. Maybe we should push harder. We're not pushing hard enough for the finance bids, imagine if we have like cinemas in every region. You know, Kobrana has a lot of nerves. Like he's been promoting his own movies and premiering them, renting halls, renting setups. It's a lot of stress because you finish production, pre-production, production, post-production. Then now you're looking for venues. Like imagine how tough it might be. They're selling tickets. Sometimes nothing is like we don't have any like a platform, like a real system that goes through, you know. Unlike in Hollywood, they release the movie, you know, it's showing across. And then the producer is just sitting at home chilling, or just be like, you know, or coming to see. Numbers. Yeah, the numbers, everything is done. Like but in your stuff, and I would drink, so baby, I'll take it. That kind of thing is not that everything is in the system, everything is going through. Why now there's digitalization? There's so many things we can do. So yeah, I'm still hopeful.
Let's put the movies out there.
I'm hopeful.
Kafui, how do you entertain yourself? Do you have any a favorite Ghanaian musician? Maybe you can listen to their music and go like, yo.
Definitely, I listen to my brother's music, Stonebwoy. I listen to Shatawale's music. I listen to Becca. I listen to a lot of. Once it sounds good, a lot of them I try to support. Once it sounds good, yes.
But how do you entertain yourself generally?
Generally, I think my whole life is even more of an entertainment, like 50% of an entertainment, because I'm always out somewhere. I'm using my kids, and I always try to take part.
Okay.
Most of the time I'm using them, and yeah.
All right. Well, you're one person who has since been in Ghana, and you've been moving from one tourism side to the other.
Yeah.
You go to a lot of hotels. You go to a lot of places with your kids. It's like, and with all of that, you document it. We get prices of how much you're spending at one place to the other and all that. And tourism has become something lucrative here in Ghana. It looks like it's also helping a lot in the industry.
Yes.
With the monies you pay and the places you've been going to so far, how do you see some of these tourist places you have been to?
Interestingly, I turned this into, I'm now maybe highlighting it I'm calling it a Kafui Danku reviews for social media content, because this is something I've been doing for some time, except I wasn't maybe highlighting on the details that I need to know. Also, it's I got more confidence to do it in the sense that I'm a Google local guide. I write reviews. Okay. On Google, I have about 50 million views on my reviews. And I realized that reviews abroad, especially, even here, a few people do it, I'll come here, abroad, like a big deal. Personally, when I even buy things, or when I do want to meet a doctor, or I want to buy something online and the rating is less than 4 stars, I'm not doing it. It has to be 4 up. And then I'll review restaurants with maybe the ones that gave me bad experience, and then they'll call me back and plead for me to come back and test the service many times. For instance, Portbelly Shack, when they started business, first time I wrote a bad review for them, the guy looked for me. Ooh. And said, I didn't even know you were an actress. And then we had a long chat. So he told me he knew what reviews mean. So I'm like, this review thing it's a big deal, but so let me start doing it in a video form. Because sometimes I post places with my kids. Somebody will send a comment like, please, where is this? I want to go with my kids. Somebody send a message. Somebody would want to know where exactly, how much it costs. And I'm like, okay, I might as well just create a content out of what I've been doing already.
And the monies you're spending, 18,000. Thousands. I don't know who. I don't know how many people can come and tell us this is how much we're spending in a Ghanaian hotel or somewhere or anything of the sort.
So I've taken it upon myself to tell you, and I love the responses so far.
Has it been positive?
It's been positive, mostly positive. Like someone just told me she's taking her kids over the weekend to Papaya Recreational Center because of my review. And a lot of everyday people.
Okay. So with all this, do you get some sort of payment from these people? Because it's not easy to put some of them out there review, and especially when you give them a positive review, they get a lot more.
Yeah. It's even like some are. Some came through. Yes.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, but not all of them. Yeah, some came through. But then I just started. It's less than a month old, I guess. Yeah. So I'm sure it's going to really grow.
Ghana for Munchad.
Some came through.
This is the part that maybe I'll enroll now in, because as I said, you also started a video session, like a vlog more. And that's where you pick some of these, should I say, issues or things that probably Nai and I might not want to discuss in public, but we can sit in our corner, talk a little bit about it and go. And one of the things that got many talking was this whole Snapchat thing you put out about the fact that any man who is cheating, right? It's definitely on Snap. So anybody who is active on Snap,
if they use that's their main social media account. Like we all have our mains where we are more stronger. If that's their main, just know that's what they're doing.
But Kafui, how did you know?
Okay.
That it means that the man or men who are actively there, or that's their main, they are probably cheating. Okay,
I am on Snap. I have never posted a thing. I just had a good account initially for the post of the field test. My colleagues tried to talk me into it. I'm like, this is way too many apps to. And then I realized that all the messages I was receiving were sexual or sexually related. And the one that took me out was somebody that I know who sent me a very rude, I thought it was rude message. If you're chatting with a woman and she doesn't ask for anybody part, you don't send it. That's rude. Maybe you just want you want to show me how endowed he is. I don't know. You don't ask for parts, you don't send it. Obviously. So it gave me, I'm like, okay, I'm right after all, because all the messages I receive are all like that. People trying, I'm like, I couldn't even believe the level of irresponsibility, knowing the kind of person you are. You can't do that. What if I'm not the one behind the account for real? What if it's somebody managing my account? That's careless. Yeah. That's lousy. You can't do that. So that's how I came to my conclusion. And it's true. I'm happy most of my followers actually agree that, there was a guy in my inbox, I have a problem with you. Do you know what you cost? I know it's be true, but sis, if I know they do that.
I can imagine how they were feeling about it. And I understand when you also send messages after 24 hours, it clears up.
Exactly. So, and when you take a screenshot, the person is made away. Yeah, so there's no way you can,
so those of you have been Hitz. So I'm sure because it came with a lot of comments, and I bet a lot of men were not happy about it.
Oh, definitely. Oh no, they're the men. A lot of them was, you're my crush, you're my darling, you're my this. When I speak in their favor, there was a time I spoke about like the size shaming, penis size shaming, and then I love them. I was their darling that day. But anything that I speak that doesn't favor them, not against them, that doesn't favor them.
That's when
then I became attack serious, goes left, right, center. So it's normal. Like I said, I've come to realize that it's mostly the difference in opinions and mindsets amongst others. So yeah.
Did you ever read comments such as people also saying that it's because you do it or you've experienced it?
Oh yes. People say that all the time. Yeah. People say that. Maybe sometimes the issue may not even be related to that. So like because I have an older husband, someone will just come and chip it in. Maybe that. Maybe recently I posted something. Someone was like, "What even shows you don't have?" Like I was joking. I was about some sugar boy thing. I was like, "What even shows you don't even have?" Well, maybe that's your desire. I'm like, "What shows I have already?" I'm just making it easy for you. What do you know? How do you know if I have or I don't have?
Oh my God.
Maybe I have. Maybe I don't have. So go and sit down. So I think they're getting used to maybe my line of presentation somehow. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Then there was another one on politics. I mean, I've seen you document how you go to do your hair in the salon. Maybe you give thumbs up, but there's this particular one you just didn't like the way they did your hair. You came to put it out there.
It's serious. No, I even quoted 1,000 and people are screaming. This woman from Braid Lounge started from 3,000 Ghana. I just wanted a goddess braid
3,000
Ghana cedis for braids.
Rasta.
Yes.
3.
I'll come there. You wait. Let me tell the whole story now. Let me narrate it. So it's in Instagram. So I went there, started, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this off in like 10 days or even 2 weeks maximum. And she said, okay, then we can do the normal one, like with the Kaneka long for like 1,000 something, 1,001 or 1,000 something, 80 or something. And I said, okay, because I wanted to just do it for a photo shoot. I was desperate. I didn't want to wake up in the morning and go. So I wanted to do it that evening. So I just sat there 1,000 plus. I said, no problem. So I was doing it, and then this friend called me and came over, and I'm like, okay, yeah, come, and I'm here. So she came over. Apparently, she saw my friend outside and said hello to my friend. My friend didn't respond, and then my friend came into this. And then when she came to tell me, hey, I came said hello to your friend, and she didn't say hello, and I'm like, oh, she's even pregnant. When she was about to sit down, she almost fell down. So she's weak. She's not feeling well. People have moods, and then she left and came back again. That I don't allow people to even come and sit here when they're not fixing their hair and da. And I'm like, I didn't have a recording of them. And I'm like, I explained to you that, okay, but I know it's rude not to say hello when you enter a place, but people have their moods. So I may explain to you that she's pregnant, she's even weak. When she was sitting down, ask the girl, she was about to fall down. This one was still going on and wants to kick the person out. I'm like, I'm paying you this much. I can't even have company, and it's not like a place is full where people needed to do their hair. Of course, I would understand that, but there were empty seats. Yeah. And then she was trying to kick my friend out. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna kick her out, then take off the hair. I'm not more interested. Yeah. So that was it. So I came up with that and I went to just write about it. And then, of course, I'm looking like, who even will have the nerve to chat that much if there are controls? You see, when I posted a thing out there, the Deputy Minister for Information got it when she told me about her hair plug, and I told her, no, this is the concern, that there should be some measures. I agree to pay anyway, but somebody else could be desperate, may have they may not have that much to pay. So why are there no controls? Because I know braids, we can do it for like 200, 250, 300 cedis. Like you're charging 1,000 and then giving that kind of attitude. Yeah. That's how come I'm like, oh, the MPP, wait.
Yeah, because
and then they came from it
for you.
Yes,
and, I mean,
yes.
now I was about economic hardship and all that.
Exactly, and I mean, there's economic hardship. We're not going to lie about that. Like I've been doing reviews. I've seen the price of how prices have skyrocketed and all that. So the Deputy Minister's response. That's the kind of conversation I wanted us to have about control. And then she even quoted an act. She told me that she educated me, which I'm so happy about. She was like, oh, we've taken it out. It no longer exists. It no longer exists. It used to exist, but it no longer exists. Why doesn't it exist any longer? So it means I can just open a business and decide to slap any price that I want. I'll be exploiting people. I may be overdoing it. That was the kind of conversation, I wanted us to have. Something insightful, something that we will all be educated about. But it is what it is.
So aside all the should I say the feedbacks and everything, she was the only one.
She was the only one who was sensible, comment, educate. Like, she was the only, no, she proved like a real leader. And when she finished, she was like, oh, it's all out of love or whatever. She just wanted me to know I'm educating you. It's not from any bad place. And of course, I liked her. I can't even forget her. Like, that's the kind of conversation I love to have. No, like personal attacks. No, like we're talking about economy. Somebody charging this. Oh, okay, why would she even do that? Okay, the service, how was it? Okay, you can't even blame the whatever, but this is what it means. That kind of, where everybody will be enlightened.
Yeah.
But then it became like personal. Like, people don't like you. Okay, you are talking about a party. We don't care. Like. Well, it's expected.
Yeah. But what in general, what do you make about the current economic situation?
I've been doing reviews. I have so many videos I've not done. Like, I went shopping recently in Melcom myself. Every time I send people to go, they would buy small things. Maybe take 2,000 just go and buy things. And I was seeing very little things in the fridge. I'm like, what did you buy? And we'll calculate everything, and it's exact. So this time I decided to go myself. Okay, I went. And I'm like, but last year I bought similar things. I paid half of the price. Something that I paid like almost 800 cedis for, this time I'm paying like 1,900. I'm like, it's even less than a year. What happened? And I've experienced in so many ways. Like, I had produced projects, achieved things in the taxes, ridiculous for clearing and all that. I mean, it's there. We all know. Yeah, it's unfair. Like, it's so unfair.
Well, it looks like it's also driving a lot of people away from even the country. People want to
I believe so.
Yeah.
And it's making politics so unattractive. Like, it's making it so unattractive.
You would never want to do politics?
I would love to, with the right party. I mean, Bibeka government, we're ready. They are making it so unattractive because a lot has happened with all the Momo tax. Like, so many things that are happening. Anytime I'm watching the news or reading things that are happening, I'm like, why? Like, it's almost like they don't care about us. Like, from Galamsey, etc. Like, last year I was flying to Chakwadi. I was landing. When I saw the water, I couldn't believe it. I recorded it. I posted it. But it's like they don't even care about our health, our well-being. Nobody really cares. So a lot has been happening, and I hope things change for the better.
We all hope that things change for the better. Her name is Kafui Danku. She's an actress, she's a producer, she's a businesswoman, and she's a mother. She has a lot going on, and when she's even away, you can still feel her in Ghana. So this morning, she's actually here, and we've had a lot of things to discuss. I know you probably have questions. For those of you who have already gone on under my post to comment and also say, is the woman? Yes, she's the one. That's everything we're discussing here. Now, you have been hosting Candid, and some of these conversations obviously come on your table. Kafui is here this morning, and I'm sure there are questions or a few things you might also want to ask.
Yeah, the first thing, what do you mean by the right party?
No, the right. Yeah, of course, the right party.
Yeah, but we have a few parties. Like, out of all these parties, like, I'm really interested.
I said just hope things will change for the better. Like, the right party.
Like, I'm talking about you doing politics.
Based on experience. Based on experience, like, this is the worst. Like, I've really felt it. Like, all these things, I felt how the price of things have skyrocketed, how taxes are ridiculous. I felt for the past few years, I've really felt it. I was telling you about, I had a project that they'll give me a quote that we need this to do, but the next week, at the time I come back, oh, sorry, the prices have changed, and it was so frustrating. I felt a lot of changes. Unlike maybe previously, I would say maybe we'll have a few complaints here and there, but it wasn't as bad. We're seeing things, we're seeing development, we're seeing things going on. But here, it's like promises that have been that we were made to believe all failed and all that. So, yeah.
And what would you do different if you should get an opportunity to do anything political or be part of any space that has to change anything in Ghana?
Of course, I'm talking about mindset changes, whatever. I would definitely maybe implement something that I know it works, a system that has been working. We can use their blueprint. Sometimes I travel, I'm like, this is working so well. They did this like this. Why can't we do it? How difficult is it? We can even start. And this digitalization thing that started was a good idea. But then recently I'm like, why is that when kids are born in hospitals or wherever, they are not registered at once? So we're going to let them grow and also come and queue up for Ghana card or whatever, go into that computer. This is a simple database that we can have. Simple. Like, you're born today, your social ID or whatever ID, you have it. Once you're born with it, you have your Ghana identity because you're born in Ghana. maybe Kolebu or whatever, 37. We all have that system. Like this is a very solid database that we have. Yeah. But what's stopping us from doing this? I don't think this will cost that much. I don't think so.
So those are some of the things you do.
Yeah, so you can hold people accountable.
I'm still interested about the party pound.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. No, I'll announce it soon. No, I just want to just go put a few homeworks together and then decide. I'll come back here and announce it. I'll tell you. But who I'm going to, who I'm going to vote for and why.
And I like the honesty.
Oh yeah.
And with you and your posts and stuff like that, I was pretty excited when I walked in to see you. We've had conversations about some of the things that you said, especially about the one that you had a conversation and you were talking about the fact that women shouldn't cook and clean from the beginning. And there was a lot of responses. A friend of mine tweeted back and said, well, he can cook and clean for himself.
Yeah.
But then they're talking about what do you bring to the table? We asked guys, and they talked about a lot of things.
If they want people to bring something to the table, they should go to the restaurant. Somebody brings something to the table. They should tip that person. No, seriously. No. Why somebody brings something to the table? That line, I don't know why women are putting up with it. Your presence alone, your feminine energy alone is more than that table.
So there was conversation. I get that part, but there was conversations as to this particular generation and how, women, the moment you say, I love you to a woman, that means you're running into bills.
Yes,
that means
you have to.
My lights bill.
Yes.
My gas is finished.
Yes.
Today is my birthday.
Yes.
My mother is sick.
Yeah, let me tell you, a woman's money is for her when there's no support. You're supposed to do something as a woman.
Yeah.
You're supposed to hustle. You're supposed to, yes, the man is supposed to support you. They're supposed to build into your dream. They're supposed to give you money to support your dream. That men are naturally they are born to protect and serve women and children. That's what they are not getting. They are feeling like they are the price. They are not the price. The women are making them feel like they are the price. No. That's why your car can get broken down by the side of the road. The man will stop, not because of payroll. And then he will waste his time, fix it, go all out and do it. Just because you are a woman. He knows that's his responsibility. So now if you want a little something to be on a more special level, you have more responsibilities. People don't get it. Because at the end of the day, when you're married, women go through a lot. Every month, things. They don't go to that. You have a baby, you push your stomach, you're supposed to even still look beautiful. You go through a lot. So you need some special compensation.
I like the compensation.
Yes. So things are supposed to be done for you. You're the queen. Your energy alone. And research has shown that married men are do better at work than single men. They have better health generally than single men. Who do you think is giving all that supported energy? Like women. Exactly. So these women need to, they deserve the best. Sometimes when they themselves don't even know it, yes, because you go through a lot. Some of them age quickly. Some of them go through so much. Their hair loss and all kinds of things. This one we're talking about personal things and work and all that. So women shouldn't be stressed. You should be able to have a certain option. Yeah. For instance, when you start having babies now, you need to sit at home and breastfeed your child and bond with them. That is when, just in case he's not there, that's when your money comes to play so you can decide to quit this job for 2 years or go and leave for a year. That you need that because you're going to be nurturing a whole other human. But in women, they don't get it.
But don't you feel that sometimes some women take it out of the extreme? There's some women that don't. All these things that we're talking about, they bring it to the forefront. Like, I'm a helpmate, I'm doing my best. And then we have certain men who are catering to their needs. And there are some other women who are just plain, excuse me to say, as a bonsam, I will stress you. I won't help. I would do, they take it to the extreme. Want everything to be done for them. I'm not going to lift a finger. I'm not going to do anything.
But that one, you're hurting yourself, God forbid. What if something happens to your helper? What if he loses his job? What if he falls and dies? Or what if? Yeah. You can't say you won't do anything. You need to do something, but then it's for like a rainy day, some kind of a backup. Yes, so if you're saying you want something to do everything for it, but then you're hurting yourself. But definitely if you're in a relationship, your boyfriend has to pay for 90% of everything.
So is it that you are not in support of women who propose to men too?
To me, because you'll be doing yourself a disservice. Now he's going to be the prize. Because you become a pick-me woman. You'll be a desperate. You'll be doing things for him.
So women shouldn't propose to men.
I can't say don't do it, but I'm telling you the aftermath.
Repercussions,
Yes, if you do it, he's going to feel like the prize. So now you're going to be desperate trying to please him, trying to impress him, when he's supposed to impress you. When you go on dates, you're even there. You are there to assess him, not him assessing you. They are getting it all twisted.
All twisted.
Yes.
Hey, the men here, you get it all twisted, you know. Well, this morning, Kafui Danku is my guest here on Daybreak Hits, and I just want to remind, whilst you're listening to the conversation, I want you to also remember that in the afternoon you have to eat. You have to eat, and if you have to eat, you just have to call Lunch Avenue on 0558 502206 and have your lunch delivered to you at your doorstep. So just enjoy the convenience of lunch order and delivery right at your doorstep from Lunch Avenue. With our quick and efficient service, you can have hot, delicious and healthy meals from Lunch Avenue in no time if you are located in Accra or Tema. Whether you're ordering for yourself or for a group, our lunch delivery is sure to make your lunch ordering easier. So don't wait, just order now by calling their order line on 0558 502206. Lunch Avenue, tasty, yummy, and of course healthy. And Heritage Christian College is a university set up obviously to provide a missing link in tertiary education. Is affiliated to KNUST, accredited by GTEC, and we offer the following degree programs. We have the BBA programs, which is optional, obviously accounting with computing, accounting, marketing, human resource management, and business info. That's tech management. We have BSc nursing, information technology, information security, theology. We are offering 12-month, of course, specialized master's degree program in MSc in accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, human resource management, professional courses like ICA, CIMMG, CIHRM, and ICM UK. Media short courses too, that's our uniqueness. And we have entrepreneurship training with financial support. One student, one laptop. Terms and conditions apply. We also have affordable and flexible fee structure. Scholarships available. Entry qualifications though, you'd need to have your WASI, ABCE, GBCE, HND and diploma. You should be matured like 25 years, and you can also dial *789*300# for online serial number and visit www.hcuc.edu.ga to apply. And the location is in Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. You can also contact them on 0202 298399 or 0547 777 731. And their website is www.hcuc.edu.gh. And Heritage College or Christian College and University Training, compassionate entrepreneurial skills. And just something big is happening at CompuGhana. It's back to school promo. Study smart and save big at CompuGhana. Now, get ahead of the class with CompuGhana. Amazing back to school promo. Upgrade your academic life this year. And in all, just get the best laptop together with a printer, laptop bag, and other accessories for a cool price. CompuGhana has many other products you can think of this academic season, and all on promotion. What's more, you stand a chance to win gifts instantly with the back to school scratch and win promotion. Instant giveaway happening at all CompuGhana showrooms nationwide. This promo is available in all CompuGhana showrooms nationwide, or you can shop online at www.compughana.com and they will deliver to you nationwide. For more details, please call them on 0302 752 020 or 0243 143 143. CompuGhana, passion for technology. And it's still Daybreak Hits here on Hits 1039 FM. Kafui Danku is my guest this morning, and trust me, I am learning a lot. The things that I should have known, that I did not know, now I know. And I will train my two daughters. In fact, before you marry my daughter, you have to bring an aeroplane.
I want an island, a helicopter.
I'm telling you, because there's so many things that I think that we didn't get the opportunity to know. Maybe our parents couldn't teach us because maybe they sort of also didn't have it. So we are trained that, when you meet a man, you should be this nice. It shows how good good you are, and that's what can actually make them want to have you or marry you. Hey, are they?
Talking about that, before I forget, I don't want to forget about this one. No, like I said, naturally, I think men are made to chase. We've seen it all. Like once, most of the time, once they get what they want, once they get a little something, maybe they get closer in that sense.
Yeah.
They would want to go somewhere else. So but if they have not gotten what they want, they keep doing whatever you want, especially except they don't like you.
Yeah.
If the person likes you that much, anything just to get what they start. If invested their time and their money.
Yeah.
You see how they are so passionate about their investments. They're going to go on until they hit that target.
Yeah.
You see how men are like when they were doing something, they pushy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the way they will do everything just to get to that point. So if he doesn't spend time and his money or his valuable things on you, forget it. You have nothing on him. Yeah.
So you have a son.
Yes, please.
We both have sons. So are we? Let me ask you, woman to woman.
Absolutely.
She has 2 daughters, so she doesn't have a problem.
No problem.
So are we going to teach our sons how to, treat women, or how to, because the fathers who, when they do something, they, had a boy, that kind of thing. But what are we going to instill with them so they can show? Because I want to learn. Show the girls respect.
I have a brother, so I won't even go to my son. I have a brother who has girlfriends, who's had girlfriends. Okay. The very first time he came, there was this girl I know that he was seeing. One time I went out, I came back home, and then I was hungry, so I live with him. So I'm like, hey, what's up? Have you had something? I'm hungry. He said, oh, so and so came here and she cooked some. I'm like, ew, she cooked. I was so disgusted.
Why?
Why a girlfriend? Why would you cook? Well, to me, you're desperate. Like you're overcompensating for something. You want to please us because you are supposed to be the price, or you don't know your value. So number one, to me, that's even. I was hungry. I didn't eat the food. I was super, super disgusted. So later on, whatever happened, I don't know. They're no more seeing each other, and then now my brother is with somebody else. So I saw this girl. She's so pretty, gorgeous. I'm like, does she also cook? I said, this one she'll not cook. They are still together. They are still. We've seen it with our mothers. What haven't they done for their fathers? This will still. Don't you get it? Like they know it's a new challenge. They need a new challenge.
But someone will say that.
I want to ask the question that you know.
Please. So
when you were going with your husband, this is a candid question. When you and your husband were together, how did you get him to start talking?
Do you even know? When I used to go to him, I said it on social media, when I used to go to him, there are things that I told him that were not done here, but he believed they were being done. I told him about how every husband has to give their wives weekly money. I told him about how when we're not married, there was confession there. When we're not married, I can't sleep over. When somebody says me where I'm from, somebody says me from my village, they're going to say I'm being a bad person. I can't sleep in a man's house. So our marriage was even scheduled for December. We pushed it to November. So when they want something, unless the person doesn't want you, if they truly like you, and the women should also be people that are obsessed with them. Should have babies with people that are obsessed with you, people that want you. They can easily forgive. But the ones that just want to, and then you'll be begging and forget. Now you'll be like a doormat. So there's so many things I told her. Later I got to the point asking me that, he spoke to someone who said, maybe husbands don't give weekly here. And I said, they do monthly. But it's okay if you, there are things that I told him. There's a way I tell him that because the cultures are quite different, so I'm able to tell him things. Oh no, husbands have to do this, and to him it's not even a big deal. It's okay. He was even doing it anyway, but I just wanted a certain time frame for it. He was taking good care of me. He's been an amazing person. So like I said, our marriage was scheduled for December, was shifted to November because I will go and visit him. We'll be late. He will beg me. He will drive after me. I'll be driving. I'll drive when I get to my house. Then he will now drive back home. Yes. Because he has to be sure I'm okay. He himself, he can take care of it. He's a man. He has to figure it out. Do you get it? That's what I'm saying, that women, this is what they deserve. This is what you're made for. So, but they don't know. The men are not the prize.
Are you a feminist?
No, I learned about this word not too long ago. I learned about this word. I'm telling you, no. I learned about this word a few years ago. Actually, when we were having a conversation like this we're not on radio, of course. Now we said, you're a feminist, you're a feminist, you're a feminist. Then I started learning about the word. Because even the reason why my mom shared dishwashing among us, the siblings. She used to say when my brothers finish eating, I said, no, I'm not. But they also ate. Those kind of things. I didn't know feminism that time. I didn't know. But just yes, my mother would say I should do. I said, no, we have to share. Everybody has to do. So I didn't even know that word. I just feel like people have to be responsible for what they have to be responsible for, or do what they have to do. So until I grew up, and then after I'm just gonna learn about so many things, and I have to learn about the word feminism. Okay. You know, so I didn't even know about that. It was after maybe I share opinions that people would not say, "You are a feminist." And I'm not getting to learn about. No, seriously, I'm not getting to learn about that.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have any habits you want to change as a person?
The only habit I have is drinking Red Bull. It's like an addiction. Like, yeah, that's the only thing. Apart from that,
use too much energy.
yeah. So I don't have any habits. I want no habit. Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing a fan has said to you?
Weird. No, somebody said about my husband that, this is a client that we are all chopping. This is a client everybody, but you reach your 10, you've gone to marry him. Yeah. On Facebook. No, it was so funny. I found it so hilarious. I copied and I posted. I'm like, Chai, bros, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was your client. No, it's like a joke.
Yeah.
And of course, he's a white man. That kind of, yeah. To get to you. Yeah, so to me, it was funny. I cropped it and I reposted it. And a lot of people thought it was so funny. You know, yeah, that's one of them.
Did he see it? How did he take it?
No, no, for him. Oh, no, I don't know whether he's just meant for this. He understands me. Sometimes when the news comes, there was some publication, I think it was a bit bad. I was telling him, those are gossip for the tabloids. I think those are gossips for the tabloids. Meaning, no grandpa, no, say, chill, relax. So, wow. Yeah, I have that freedom. So cool. Yeah.
Which part of your body wouldn't you mind losing?
Losing?
Yeah.
Every part is. I don't know. I can't even think about it. Yes. Hey, my legs. Hey. And if I'm on my house, no, my fingers. Hey, like. I don't know.
You don't know. You
want to keep maybe my hair.
Your hair?
Why?
Yeah. No, because I can do without it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just that.
Just that.
Yeah, because I can do without it.
It's a very deep question.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yeah. It's
it makes you start thinking.
You start thinking about so many things.
Okay, without my hair, I'm fine.
When you start thinking, you realize that you really appreciate every part of
your body. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You really do appreciate every part of your body. That's a very deep question.
It is.
Well, you mentioned about Super Bowl when we were talking, I remember.
Yeah.
If you were given a 1 minute slot during a Super Bowl, what would you fill that slot with?
The whole world is watching. Maybe I'll just sell my country. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I love Ghana so much. Like my daughter, this summer was supposed to go to Salt Lake or Ghana. I'm like, Salt Lake or Ghana. No, Ghana. Like we're so passionate about Ghana. The whole family.
Yeah. You know, when you were talking about our movie industry and stuff like that, this came to mind. Have we ever sat down to realize that probably we're not selling our movie industry properly to the corporate world? We're not finding the right people to be able to do better presentations so they can understand what we're doing, because they're business minded. They go with numbers and stuff, and we're creative people, so what we deal with is passion, and what we're doing is our passion projects. Have we been able to link up with the right people to get
this
Netflix
so
on?
True.
Have you ever thought about that?
This is so true to a large extent. At least it's a conversation I have with Kobe every now and then, with people I'm close in the industry every now and then. This is very much needed. There was even a time on an interview, I think Sadiq on a Zoom, Sadiq mentioned that, and it was something that's on my list as well. So like you're saying, sometimes I see other producers, like I say, no, this person is so strong in dialogues. I see somebody so good with production. Like imagine them coming together. There was times that I would just pair people in my head and say, hey, imagine say we're in a short script, maybe Doreen wrote the script, Kafui is directing, and maybe you are doing the DOP, whatever. And these are the best of the best in their own. So I'm like, imagine these people coming together. So those forces I'm even missing. So maybe these people can be able to tell like the Ghanaian story or the creative story on a better platform for people to understand. But it's also something we're missing. We don't do it.
But as a producer, are you going to do that? Like, like you said, like Doreen is good with, the script writing. Ajile can do this.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of, merging people like that in a production to sell the world? Maybe.
Of course, I've thought about it. I even started. I just didn't continue. I started with Joe Akol. I don't think a lot of people know Joe Akol.
I know Joe Akol. I worked with him. Great writer.
You see where I'm coming from. I'm so happy. You see, he's so different.
Yes,
even his appearance tells you a story.
His dyed beard every time.
You see, with polishing his nails, like he's just different.
He's a very.
And when you read his dialogues, I've given his script to somebody, Dixon, who was like, God, this is my kind of
What
writer.
I think a few years ago in
He
Nigeria.
is so, see, but then he hasn't been projected enough.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people know who.
You see what I'm
Joaquin
talking
is.
about? You see what I'm talking about? We the inside people, we know. Joaquin is something else.
Yeah.
So imagine Joaquin writing, somebody like Kobe directing, someone like Shelley doing the
Production.
productions
Together.
Like I'm just saying, like, for instance, like these are like top. Everybody, that's so strong.
Yeah.
So people like this coming to do some. I'm happy you know Joaquin.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you know him. Yes,
We're still friends.
so deep. When you read his work, you look at him and go like, oh my God, like you know.
He's done some radio, some stories for a radio series we're supposed to do. And after reading the thing, I started tearing up. I still have copies of that thing. We weren't able to really complete. I'm hoping that we can find
So
it.
it started tearing up. Thank you for mentioning this. He wrote a short story that I did. I couldn't even release it. It's a very deep story. I shot it, and then it caused people on my set to start confessing to me. Oh, this story, after I read
that
my
boy
uncle used to do this to me. My uncle, people started
Yeah.
confessing it. I was broken. Now the story is out. I'm even afraid to post it. Like I filmed it. It's a short film. I'm afraid to put it out.
No, you
It's so
shouldn't.
deep. It's so emotional. It's so triggering. Anytime I open, I start watching. I pause it.
We have talents
Yes.
in Ghana.
We
Joaquin
do.
is amazing.
We have
He's won
talents,
an
yeah.
award, I think, 4 or 5 years ago in Nigeria, and he's been on the AMVC Cup. He's
Joaquin
really
is
incredible.
Wow.
Very, very incredible as a writer. But talking about writing, have you ever tried theater? Because I know theater is a very important part of
Kobe.
an actor's.
Kobe Rana. I hope he's not listening. He's been on my case. Kobe, let's do theater. Like,
Yeah.
Kaf, this you can do. Kaf. Like, I've not done it before. I said, I know you have to. Like, don't worry. Kaf, he's been on my case that we should collaborate and do a theater. So I think this, it came up on another interview. So maybe I think I should really get serious about it.
Okay. Who knows? Very soon she will start again because she's been away for a while.
I would love to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
on
be so.
theater, because
Oh,
I know
thank
theater
you.
is a very important part of an actor's life.
Right.
It teaches you live productions.
Live. You know, that
because that one
challenge.
you have to learn your script
Yes.
and-
Yes. I can't cut.
I would
I
love
can't
to
cut.
Oh my
Okay, yes, I
goodness.
will try that. I will.
Kafui, I think you have so much to share with the world. I wish, you know what? Yes, maybe you've heard a few stories about her. I'm sure we'll catch up sometime because we definitely would love to know about your childhood, how you grew up, and just so you know, I'm sure your books are still available, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
So
it's
maybe
selling at Apple Shop.
yes, you might want to go check those books. As I said, she started. We are all doing. We all right. The men who are coming to our lives, we are right. We'll write all of that. And Kafui, so I guess that we just have to take you the way you are. It's not like you've changed. This is you.
This has always been me.
This
you know,
has always
Doreen.
been Kafui. It's
Always
just
been
that
me.
as she said, she went on a motherly break. Right now, the small one say we know the seat though, but
Yes.
we're going to take things like that, and we believe that some of the topics you bring up for us here on radio, it's something like Nas show on Candid.
Okay.
Some of these topics are something that people want to know. Some people share their experiences and all that. So as for us, we'll sleep on your page. We'll be there. And
More
then,
coming, more
yes,
reviews
I
coming
believe
for
that
you.
There's more. Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap it all
Oh
up?
yes, please follow my pages, share my reviews, like them, and also my Instagram. I have a subscribers page now. I want to coach young girls
Okay.
on how to date so that they stop doing all that they've been doing so wrongly. Subscribe, because I don't want to put all this content out. You know, it'd be too stressful
Yeah.
to be dealing with all this negativity and all that. So please subscribe for special content to my Instagram channel. Yes.
All right.
So yeah.
She's the only Kafui Danku on social media. So if you go on there, you definitely find her. And as she said, just check out some of her videos and everything. And I believe that we're definitely going to have a good time. Kafui, you cannot leave here without us doing what we have to. We'll do the needful. Now I'll tell you about
Okay.
it. But I think that with just few hours to the launch of Ghana DJ Awards, it's just okay that we speak to the CEO of Mercury Republic,
The father of
headmaster, father, son of all DJs, Bra Mercury Kwe, since he's on the line. I know Mercury is going to be like Dory. Hi, Mercury.
Yo, Doreen.
How are you doing?
Yo, I'm fantastic. First of all, I want to say congratulations to you.
Oh, darling. You should be. You should, Mercury. You should be saying congratulations. I didn't DJ, but I was going to do it. I was going to add that too on stage, but I remembered you said I should hold on. I should hold on. Yeah.
I think you should be ready now. But hey, excellent work in the United Kingdom.
Thank you, Mercury. Thank you.
Job,
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, and today is the D-Day. You've been counting down. I didn't think I'll come and meet it, but I'm here.
I was surprised. I mean, look, I saw you yesterday, but I don't know how. I saw you, but I saw you later. I said, Dorian.
It be in that, no. So it's happening today.
It's happening today.
Just give us details. What to expect? What are we coming to see? Would I be on the 10 tables? Tell me, Mercury.
It is so exciting. I mean, we knew this day would come, but we didn't know it would be this beautiful, And thankfully, we have the world's biggest brand, Guinness Ghana, on board this year. So it is very exciting. Tonight is going to be a lot of amazing announcements talking about the roadmap, the journey we're about to go on. When it comes to the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards, it is, unlike, the usual, thing we are used to where there is just an event coming up. This is a festival. This is a program that brings an array of events and takes the experience to different places within the country. So tonight, we're going to get to have information regarding all the detail. The events like the Ghana DJ Clinic, which, Doreen, you have been very, very instrumental in.
Of course.
Yes. It's also going to be unveiled. We have some exciting news to share around the DJ Clinic. I don't want to take the wind out of our own sail by giving more detail on it. Tonight, we get to have all the juicy information that comes with it. Apart from that, we will also, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people are looking forward to tonight is what's the theme for the 2023 Guinness Ghana DJ Awards powered by Smirnoff is, our themes have become, events on their own. People look forward to the theme. Last year we did the greatest. We've done United by Music. We have done Rhythm Nation. We've done, all the themes. So this year, it is a very big deal what theme is going to be, because that's going to be the driving force of the entire festival. So it's going to be an announcement. Thankfully, yesterday we did a signing with Game Park Games, the official sponsors of the event.
I saw that.
Oh, you saw that? Amazing. Before that, there was the Guinness Ghana announcement powered by Smirnoff. And there are a lot more great announcements coming up. We're really, really excited about that. Tonight's event, so let me give an exclusive. Tonight's event will be hosted by, our very own affable Karen Yale, Noella Karen.
That's
Yale.
the voice. That's the voice.
Yes. So at least I've been able to, put something out, a little teaser out. So watch out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Of course, it's our wish to have the entire country, 30-something million people at the event. But unfortunately, we don't have a venue that can accommodate all Ghanaians. So tonight's event is going to be, by invitation. We are trying so hard to get as many people as possible to witness the launch and, of course, to start the journey with us. So if you're unable to get an invitation, it doesn't mean we don't value or recognize you, but it's because it is very difficult on our end to try to get, so many people into the venue that we have. It's going to happen at the DSTV Lounge, which is located at Abele Pay. That's where the launch is going to happen. It is at 6 p.m. and you're going to get to, see, a cross section of our industry. Of course, there will be DJs, there will be some of our celebrities around, there will be scholars, there will be professors.
Scholars and so on.
Exactly. So that is the whole vibe that the Guinness Ghana DJ Awards is bringing. You can't predict what happens next. because you're talking about DJs and now you're talking about professors and you're asking what is it about. We'll get to unveil all of that tonight.
This is so great to hear. And Mercury, considering the fact that you are the father of DJs, it looks like you have said everything. The only thing I'm looking forward to is now that Guinness is on board, Smirnoff is on board. My favorite is Smirnoff Pineapple. It's not just me here. Sally is here. Nigel is here. Kafui is here. Sally is, everybody is here.
Kafui is here.
Kafui is also here. Everybody is here.
Oh, then Ghana is there. Sally is there. That's it. The whole Ghana is there.
Oh my goodness!
I'm extending invitation to the entire panel. And your Smirnoff is on me. Tonight we vibe. Drink responsibly.
I am 18 years and above.
You are not the one buying it.
I am. Oh, but. Maybe I'm not the one buying it, but I'm the one who decides where we'll go to.
That's all. Oh, congratulations in advance, Mac. We all know how big Ghana DJ Awards is. Last year was massive, and we know this year is going to be massive. Yeah.
That's right.
And massive, yes.
It's very atrabularious.
Hey, Mercury, it's okay. It's okay. But we are looking forward to. So, what time should we all be there?
Right, so 6 p.m. is the time. It is not Ghana time.
It's not Ghana time.
Friday, we know on Friday we want to party. So that's going to be a prelude to all the party. In fact, after the event, we have a jam session.
Okay.
There are cocktails. There's a lot. Guinness is on board, so drinks is not a problem.
All right.
So
we know we ain't got a problem when it comes to Mercury Queer Mercury Republic. So this evening we're all gonna be there in our numbers to make this a success. Very soon next year, who knows? I might be the best female DJ of the year. Mercury, thank you so much for joining me this morning on Daybreak Hitz. We'll see you later tonight.
Right.
Yes, so you heard the voice of Mercury Quay. He and others, they are the organizers of Ghana DJ Awards. The launch is happening tonight, and you heard that exclusive. Nuella Kariale is the host this evening. We're all going out there to support him and every DJ out there. And looks like we do not have time at all. But this is where we wrap it all up. Kafui, thank you so much for coming in this morning to make this conversation lively and also clear a lot of things that we've probably heard and we're not sure. We just needed all that clarification. Right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Salima, you were late, but I still love you.
Oh, no, I wasn't late. I'm recording somewhere.
Okay, I understand. Thank you so much for coming through always. You now got you, girl.
Baby, yeah.
You don't got you.
That's not what we said.
We got you.
You don't got you.
We got you.
See, head mistress.
But before I go, it's now official. Joy Prime, Joy FM, and all MGL platforms are media partners for the biggest carnival in Ghana. That's the Chaliwati Street Art Festival. And this colorful annual festival of sights and scenes treats thousands of revelers to rich African heritage art, dance, street painting, graffiti, murals, you name it. And trust me, with the multimedia group involved, it's going to be explosive. As the name Chaliwati suggests, the festival is flip-flopping to a new location this year. That's in Osu. Osu, so you just have to come along. Let's go make unforgettable memories at Osu from August 21 to 27, 2023. And you know how it is. Chalo! We'll find it. Honey will fair where Hitz FM, we are heavily involved, and who knows, we might be bringing some of the shows live from the venue as well. So just watch out for that. Thank you very much for doing the listening. Thank you for all your sweet messages as well. Belated birthday to Kafui Danku once again. She's had a big ball. And a very big thank you to our amazing sponsors, Betway for the love of the game, Top Herbal Clinic, EcoBank, MTN everywhere you go, Ghana AIDS Commission, Awake Purified Drinking Water, Cowbell, Our Milk, Access Bank, Vodafone Ghana, Franco Trading Enterprise, and of course, Lunch Avenue. Thank you to all my amazing producers. Oh, my brothers, the only woman. DJ Bedash, I love you. I'll continue to touch you. Mr. Hagler, thank you so much. Nana Kwame Labi, thank you. Fly Nima Boy, thank you. Arnold aka Biggie, thank you. And to you, the listeners, thank you so much. Hitz FM, we've got you like nobody's business. Keep listening. We have so much more for you. Up next is a music box and now the library. Is Music Box. Please enjoy music, dear. It's only here on Hitz 1039 FM. My name is Doreen Avio, hashtag Navrongo Chick. On Facebook is Doreen Avio, and on Instagram is Doreen_.